Eh, I am sure this streaming it will be empty. Nobody will show up. Nobody will show up. But anyway. Oh, two people. Nice result for a random stream. Hi all. Hi TFN. Hi ET Console. Hope you're doing well. Hope you are not. Hi Xern. Oh, did you hijack my bot, Xern? Huh? Why my bot is advertising your streaming now in my server? Can you tell me why? Ciao, ciao Nicola. Let's fix few controllers. I have 4 controllers, PS5 controller that need to be fixed from the usual drifting. Yeah, Xern. Look at the advertisement page on my server if you are in there. Is advertising your streams. What the hell? I need to look at why he's doing that. Because that was totally unexpected. Screws. And this one also. Yeah, I'm sure you hijacked my bot in the night. Because it happened today, by the way. Not yesterday, not a week ago. Today. Just randomly. Okay. Hi, Sam. You are doing some crazy stuff. I know you are doing that. I discovered you. Well, it's fine, I don't mind. But I need to see why it's happening. There is a must. Hot cow, hello. Hope is all right for all. Anybody is cooking out there? Like 50 degrees out in the sun? Or you are all in a freezing room with your refrigerator open and your bowls inside? Oh, fuck. Can you open, please, for me? I hate those clips. Oh, luckily they didn't broke this time. Okay. Strange. They usually broke immediately. It will probably be a short stream, like a couple of hours, mostly, because I only have to do 4 controllers, and I'm pretty quick with this. So it will not be a long stream anyway. But I started just to have some company, you know, Sunday, fixing something, reading chat. The stream is good or the chat just broke already? Oh, okay. From time to time, spam something, guys, so I can see the chat is active or not, just in case. So nasty thumbsticks, trash, all in the trash. Now the speaker, we need to set that back in position so we don't lose it, like that. And now I can also, yeah, don't mind desoldering the wires. Doesn't matter. I can do that anyway. Oh, nice. What you are working on? Ah, MacBook. Nice. I mean, not nice for me because I worked on a couple of them and they are nightmare to take apart and put it back together. Millions of different screws for every single position. I don't like MacBook at all. I hope you have aircon at least, because this week was, and it is, still toasty. I mean, yesterday I have 42 degrees outside. Inside, obviously, I have aircon and I have my house insulated, so is properly is halfway, I can say, insulated, because I done it myself. So I bought styrofoam panels and glued on the ceiling, basically. So I can stay a bit cooler in the summer and warmer in the winter, and it's working fine. It's working pretty fine, actually. But I need to finish the rest of the house, so it will work better. Okay, so cleaning the nastiness that is down there, full of cheese and airs. Yummy. And now look at the potentiometers. Everything looking fine. Maybe this one. A bit of grease there. Even this one, but this one is fine. This one is dry, proper dry, so it is okay. Probably need to swap only this potentiometer. Let's see. Oh yeah, I need it. I need to swap this one, because this is what happened when you have the controller coming from factory. Here we go. The grease that is present in the analog is dripping in the pot, and the carbon track will get softened, and the metal wipers are basically scraping away the carbon. This is why it's happening. You can see this is also grease that has to be cleaned, otherwise it will corrode. It's not corrode, but it will dissolve the carbon track. This is the problem. So removing that potentiometer and cleaning the others, that's it. Cleaning dry and or with IPA. Even the metal chassis, everything has to be cleaned from the grease. Yeah, good. And even the wipers we need to clean. To ensure a proper contact. Right, so only one single potentiometer. I changed the tip, yeah, from the last work. Low melt solder with a knife tip, and you can easily remove without the hot air. No need for the hot air in any controller. Hot air is risky on controllers. There we go. No, this is the one I'm using is the Sugon T21. But Aifen and Sugon are the same brand basically. Aifen is the cheaper version of the Sugon. So the Sugon is the main brand and Aifen is the sub brand they use. But it's the same product basically. I say cheaper not because they are using cheaper components and stuff. They basically are the same station, just with a different name. Cleaning this one, IPA. Now it's time for the new pot and the wipers. Where is the one that was this one, right? Yeah, this one. This one is trash because it's have all the carbon built in. So I need new potentiometer. Here we go, new potentiometer. 2 thumbstick cups. 1 and 2. let me check the condition of this. If it is dry, it should be dry, and it should be clean, proper shiny, okay? Because this is a used wiper, you can see it's brown because it's oxidized, and this metal is not inox or aluminium or something else. It's called alpaca, and I discovered this recently, and these tend to have brown discoloration because of oxide, and these cannot be removed. You can clean it, but to clean you have to use the metal brush, so it will get back to normal. This one is the one that is not working. We can trash it. This one is perfectly fine, so we can install this immediately. Here we go, and then we solder after. Now it's time for cleaning. I will use IPA, a bath of IPA, and I will keep it with the tweezer and gently scrape it. If I can, yeah, here we go. Gently scrape away the oxide. From the wiper, so it will go back to work normally with a good contact. It's like restoring the metal. If you want, you can basically change the entire analog sticks, but in my opinion, it is not worth. I mean, those controllers basically worked for a few months, maybe less than a year, or a bit over a year, and so they are basically brand new already. Also, still, and drying out. Fantastic. So again, just looking at the condition from brown to not so brown. Is better. So we can install back. Oh, if you accidentally maybe damage the wipers, obviously you need to get another one, or you can try to bend the metals in positions or stuff. I like to do that when I clean. I'm pressing down, so I'm worried about the position of the wiper. So with the tweezer I will grab them and basically overbend it slightly up, so it will make a better contact. And once they are installed, basically they will not cause any issue. It's not over. There is not overpressure or stuff, so it's fine. To conclude, I will do this one. Nah, TMR non fanno assolutamente niente. Introducono latenza e causano problemi. io vado per l'analogico. L'analogico è sempre stato migliore in tutti i casi per quanto riguarda l'elettronica. Segnale analogico parlo io, Ecco qua. Poi costano di più e non ha senso in ogni caso. Non ti evitano il drift, te lo assicuro, perché il drift può essere causato dai potenziometri, ma anche dalla stessa levetta. Le levette sono fatte di plastica, l'usura prima o poi arriva e ti crea il drift, quindi non sono totalmente 100% anti-drift. Mi dispiace, ma è così. Quindi andare a spendere quei 10 euro al posto che 1 euro di potenziometri, capito? Per poi ritrovarsi che comunque il controller, la vita media del controller è di circa 1 anno, massimo 2, insieme alla console, perché ormai le fanno così, no? Dopo già 1 o 2 anni fuori dalla garanzia si rompono tutte, quindi le persone cosa fanno? Le buttano via. Che senso ha installare TMR, andare a spendere di più? Non ha senso. Questo è il mio pensiero. Dopo ovviamente ognuno c'ha il suo, c'è chi vuole farsi installare i TMR, anche adesso una persona domani mi porta da installare quelli magnetici perché vuole il controller che sia a posto per competizione, eccetera. No? Io non consiglio mai di installare i TMR o gli analogici magnetici per questioni di competizione, se vuoi essere competitivo, perché quelli introducono input lag ed è terribile quando sei in competizione. Vanno meglio quelli normali, classici. E una volta che sono riparati da me, io non ho più ricevuto controller indietro. Ci sono controller che stanno ancora funzionando, probabilmente, adesso non è che posso immaginarmi la vita del controller quando li ho sistemati, però fino adesso non è mai arrivato nessuno indietro da me con i controller che soffrivano di drifting dopo qualche mese, perché io sono parecchio minuzioso e faccio le cose come si devono. Okay, back to English. So I will not exclude other people's. Here we go. Even this one is done. Dry it out. Yaogong, what is that? It's looking like a hot air station. Ah, okay. Yeah, it's an alternate station. What is the power? What is the max power that can produce? My station on Discord. I have the Aten, I believe, if I remember correctly. So it's just a cheaper knockoff of Aten, you're saying? No, not this one. 1000 watt, yeah. How did it cost? Because now Aten you can find it for about 100, 150 euros. What was the price for that one? And does it come with the different stuff that happen? You know, the vented nozzle or only the straight nozzle? Did it give you some other accessories or not? Another one that I recommend is the real life one. It's even cheaper than the Aten. It's like 90 euros or something. And if you buy those when there is the sale, you can probably go for even get them for even cheaper. Nice. So this controller is done for now. Now I need to put the new caps on. 1 and 2, and you need a little bit of a clean also on the pads there, because even those are made of silver dust basically, and they get oxidized, they get brown. So just cleaning away this oxidation. You don't need to scrape, you don't need to do anything, just a little gentle wiping to remove the oxide layer on top, so it will make a better contact. And even there. Here we go. Put it back. 200? Man, okay. But the Aten is I mean, the last time I looked at, it was less than 200 shipped. I don't know, maybe now the prices are gone up, because I recently searched for UART tools for other people, and they went up a bit in price. They used to be about 2 euros shipped, also 2 or 3 euros shipped with the AliExpress choice, and now they are 10 euros, which is insane. It's like 500% increase. Oh yeah, everything is getting up in price, and if you want something, you have to pay. this hobby is getting expensive. Even, well, for a job, yeah, everything is expensive. But if you want to do this as a hobby, prepare your wallet. It will be a pain. $187. Okay. So the one you got or the Aten? You look at both? $200 is not a bad price. Anyway, I need to solder back the potentiometer. But I can do that now. Both, yeah. So okay, that now depends on whether they have what is called a good customer service and how well the station is made compared to the Aten. That will be the only comparison possible to say Aten is worth better or not than the what was good, the Yaogong. Nice. But I have oh, you bought UV lamp for okay, for the UV gel sucker pump. You mean the manual or the one? This one? This one is pretty cheap also. You can find them for less than €5. Okay, connection to the controller. Let's see. Okay, this needs some recalibration, but it's not jittering, it's not going crazy, so it's fine. And this is the one I didn't fix. Okay, you can see I didn't fix this one. I did fix the left one, not the right one. So the right one was totally okay. For some reason, is not centered. This one is not jittering because it has been cleaned. Everything is working fine and has to be centered as well. No, Drift Guard. I use Drift Guard only for Xbox controllers, if needed. I use the other one, the GUI calibration. This is for PlayStation, and I will use this for PlayStation. Perfect. Yeah, and if I move slightly up and down, it doesn't have basically anything. This one is a bit down in the... Okay, I will reposition it. Now, again, calibrate. Perfect. Okay. Yes. So it will be more centered. Perfect. For the range, now, fantastic. Let's see. 8-9%, 10%. Fantastic. Fantastic. Save, controller, done. Oi! Hi, Joey. Did I left something out? No, I don't think so. Everything is connected. Nope, not TMR sticks. I don't like TMR sticks. I don't like analog sticks, magnetic analog sticks. They are not worth. They are not worth, in my opinion. I explained why before in this stream. So if you want to rewind back maybe 20 minutes or so, you can listen to why I don't like. Explanation is in Italian though. Crusty. R1. No, I need the screws first. I need the screws first. Yeah, I got some Xbox 360 done the last week with the drift guard. The website is good. Sometimes is bugging though, because it's not saving the calibration, or is actually doing some crazy stuff, which is not, maybe it's not recognizing the controller because you didn't install properly the firmware. No, the driver, sorry, not the firmware. But yeah, but I done it. Here we go. Controller, potentiometer done. The thumbsticks changed. Everything is as it should. Perfect. Let's check again, just in case. We can go through the calibration software, the GUI. Okay, so the touchpad is working. This one are working. Pressing down is working, pressing working. So everything is working fine. Fantastic. Nice. Now on to the next one. On to the next one. This is fine. Can go back in the box. Now this is the basically for. I'm assuming the same situation. Let's check. Let's check. What happened? The cable. Cable is not stable. Yep. The cable is not stable because it's dirt inside. Right. Let's try once more. I will put the controller down so it will not move. I want to see. This one is actually fine. A little bit of jittering in the center position, so it does need a clean. This one also is jittering on the... But overall it's fine. Probably need only a clean. Maybe the potentiometer are fine inside. And I'm assuming those are fine. Yeah. Oh, this is crusty. Oh my goodness. It is working, the button is working, but it's crusty. So it's stuck. Something got in there. Screws. Honestly, this controller is in need of a wash, of a bath. Super dirty on the edges, especially. But customer didn't pay for a full refurbishment. I offer it, but they always go cheap. No, just do the analog. It will be fine. Okay. Maybe it will be fine for you, but I can catch Ebola with this controller. My goodness. Guys, when you send someone a console or a controller, especially controller, why you don't give it a clean? Huh? It's nasty. IPA, so it'll get disinfected slightly, at least. Good enough, I think. And the liquid metal. Yeah, because my it's full of liquid metal. I need to trash them away. Okay. Did they broke? No. Even in this one, they are fine. Okay. Yeah, liquid damage. Something got spilled in there. You can see on the battery there is presence of liquid. And even on the controller, look at this. Look at this. Nasty. Yeah, the price can vary. I know that now they gotten cheaper, but yeah, I don't either want to argue, but I looked at other people that inspected the TMRs and the magnetic sticks from various brands and stuff. They actually gave input lag for them. So since analog is better, it doesn't have input lag at all, and for the life of a controller and the console itself, it's just easier to stick with the original ones. And by original ones, I mean the carbon track potentiometers. That's it. And if you look closely and keep them clean, not in this state, okay, they will last you longer. Maybe a couple of years. You know, so it doesn't need to be replaced every month. Like any people, they are asking me, but why you don't use TMR? Just because I'm using my controllers also. They have the same potentiometer, okay, original potentiometers. But since the grease was removed, they are working perfectly fine since now. Until now, they are working totally fine. So it was not a direct experience, okay? But since I discovered this flow about the grease and stuff, it doesn't really need to have any changes at this point, no? Yeah. On 360 controllers, I agree. I bought from 3-4 different sellers, and all of them were the potentiometers on-off position, basically. They don't have the copper track in a continuous path. So it just have on-off, so center, 100%, center, 100%. So yeah. So in that case, is good to do the change, because at least you have a working potentiometer, how it's supposed to work in the controller. It's not just blasting 100% position. Okay, those are trash. So yeah, even without changing the full stick, you can do that. Only the potentiometer, if they are still in a good shape. I mean, the mechanical part is still in a good shape. You can do the only the potentiometer cleaning or changing. Okay. I'm always do that, because why throwing away a good part, okay, if it is good? Doesn't make any sense. So I can see a little bit of stuff in there. I will look at the microscope in a second. But this grease problem unfortunately came from factory, and Alps basically, or Sony, I don't know who, is basically putting a lot of liquid grease inside the mechanical part, and is seeping into the potentiometer. Because when they close the controller in the box, basically the controller is sitting like this in a vertical position, and obviously gravity will take down the liquid grease. And if you notice, 99% of the time is the bottom potentiometer, because if you look at this, okay, it's the bottom potentiometer that is having the grease. Look at this. I will show you now. I will show you again. Yeah, you can see. The potentiometer is ruined because the wiper basically scraped away the carbon track. But the carbon track is hard enough, okay, to resist the mechanical use. The problem is because of the grease. You look at this. You can see how much grease there is in there, and the carbon track is basically dissolving. And with the effect of the wiper continuously going across the dissolved carbon track, it will wipe away basically even the carbon track. So this one needs to be replaced because it's worn out enough to cause an issue. Okay. This one probably not, but I will check now. So just grabbing a cotton, scrubbing away. Okay. And if you look, the carbon track is still there. It's not worn out. So the drifting in this case was only caused by the grease messing up with the reading. Okay, because the grease is not conductive, so the wipers were not able to contact properly the carbon track. Once you clean them, is actually working fine. There's no need to replace it, but you need to go when there is a lot of grease. It's better to use a counterbad with IPA in it, so it will help you dissolve the grease, but not the carbon track. And also this part is also full of grease that can go back inside the potentiometer. So cleaning also the metal cage. Okay, because actually when the carbon track is dry, you can see you can see the wiper when it's contacting, where it's contacting, but it's not worn out. Okay, Carbon Track is resistant enough for many years about the usage. And this is dry. And it's dry. Why? Only because the gravity affected this side. So the wiper got wet in the grease because of gravity. Standing in vertical position inside the box, inside the warehouses for multiple months. So, where is the force? Did it stick it somewhere? I don't know. Lost. We lost the wiper. But it's fine. I need to change that potentiometer anyway. And this is the right one. Yes. So again, there's the speaker. Remember me about the speaker. Low melt solder. Here we go. It's moving enough. Grabbing with the tweezer. Came out, you bastard. Nice. This one is gone. Now it's time for wicking. This one doesn't want to be cleaned. Maybe with a little bit of flux. It doesn't want to come out. Let's redo again with a low melt. So we'll mix it better, maybe. Double of flux again. Wicking again. Almost done, but it's having some issues in there. Yeah, because there is some residue in this side. Let's see if I can do that now. From this side. Here we go. Done. Now cleaning. The problem now with this controller is the sticky button. So we need to go further. Further inside. Oh, this one is the controller with the 4. Four screws, and here we go. Yeah. There are some issues there. It's probably hard to see in camera, but there are the residue under the membrane. Look at this. Liquid behind the membrane. And this will cause issues. So need to be cleaned from those residues. So it will not rotten in the way back home. Here we go. Because behind it, the contacts are not exposed, but you know, it's better to have them cleaned slightly. So a piece of paper and a bit of IPA should be enough. Even though this is organic liquid, and it will probably be better to use just water. Yeah, probably is better, but it will work anyway. Okay, it's fine. And now the sticky button. Yeah, ew. Ew. Now removing the button. Lifting. Oh, wow. Okay, this is proper nasty. This is proper nasty. How can we clean it? With water. A bit of water. And but I don't have it now. Wait there. I'll come back. And I'm back. Just a bit of water and This one. So a bit of water, just enough to have it cleaned without breaking it, maybe. Good. And if you want to remove the water from a component, use IPA. IPA is a water repellent, basically. And now, let's go back to this. I need to take out the microphone. Okay, microphone is out. And probably the cotton bud will fit inside, yes. Cleaning inside. All that strange liquid, unknown liquid. Fantastic. Now it's time for drying it up. Another piece of paper. Wow, full of hairs. And they are not mine. I don't know, they are playing. They are using the controller with their chest. Oh, ciao. Ciao riparaggi. They are scratching their hairy backs with the controllers. I don't know. Maybe. It's gross to do though. Don't do that. Please. Especially if you want to send the controller to repair. It's better not do that. Here we go. Clean enough to work. Just as requested by the customer. Yes. Now it's working better. Time to put the membrane back. There is one spot still that is problematic. That's it. Now on the back. Now we can continue with the analog sticks. I personally don't like to do this. I always try to let the customer know that if they don't clean the controller, is also gross for me to work on. But not only for that reason, is because of a simple maintenance thing, no? So cleaning the wipers now. Oh, need to put the two screws back in there first, so we don't lose them. Already 1 hour and 10 minutes for only 2 controllers. Well, this one take me a bit more. Okay, let's cleaning the potentiometers again, just to be sure. Grabbing that one potentiometer. One potentiometer and 2 new caps. Wait a second, need to check. Always check if it is fine, if it is in the right orientation also. This is the right orientation. Otherwise we'll have problems with the stick going backwards. Nice. Again, cleaning this spot. And this spot. Now the metal cage. Nice. So everything is ready for the wipers. And again, grabbing the wiper, IPA, good bath of IPA, and the metal brush. Scraping away the oxide. Nice. No, come back. You will go back to in the controller. If you like it or not, you will go back. Just a little adjustment of the wipers, done. Always hard to put them on unless you break away the third point. Okay, next one, IPA. This one is not so bad. It's not brown, it's like yellowish. So it didn't oxidize at all, so much. But it's always good to give them a scrub. Here we go. Now this one needs a bit of a clean also on the back. And you need to come back also. This one go back there. Here we go. Last one. IPA. And the metal brush. So, guys, anything interesting happened to you this week or this month? I don't know. You can type, you can chat with me. We can argue if you want over something stupid also. Just to have something to talk. Or you are using my stream as a background noise. Most likely. Many people do that. I don't even know how many people are in there. Oh, Jacksonville, Florida. Nice. Hello from the other side of the world. Basically. Yeah. Because I'm assuming Italy is probably 6,000 miles away from US, more or less. Nice. So this controller is done. New caps on. Let's see what it's doing now. Did we fix it or not? Oh, the speaker. Don't forget the speaker. Flappity flap. Nice. So we can put this back also. Where's the position? Let's put this back first. Here we go. Then this one. No, those ones. Then the microphone. I don't know why they put two microphones, to be honest. Why the need of two microphones? One was not enough? One on the back and one on the front? Why? For what reason? Only to ask more money? Any console to repair? Yes. I have plenty. The problem is that those repairs are not, how can I say, easy repairs. It's more of a very, very long process repairs. And I start the stream just to have some company. They removed the second one on the newer version? Really? Then I haven't got any, apparently, for repairs of the newer version. I mean, this is all old revision, maybe. Or maybe on the edge, you mean? Maybe that is not present, the second microphone. I don't know, I never got an edge controller for repair. Okay, let's see. Do we still have stick drift? Connection. Going to the website. Let's see what it's doing. Okay, so this tab. Oh, what? Ah, yeah, because I didn't solder the. Yeah, I forgot. I forgot to solder back the potentiometer. Mistake. Because I'm paying attention to you, to the chat, and I forget. Here we go. Nice, fine. Again. Oh, what the hell? Oh, even the port need a clean, yes. Or a change, we'll see. Yes, so now it's fine. It's not jittering, it's not doing anything. So the right one is properly fixed. The left one, there is no jittering. Everything is smooth. Circularity is good though, too. Center is good. Slightly, we need to calibrate slightly. Okay, so moving, so you will get center itself. in the position he preferred. Okay. Yep, 0.01% is totally fine. And the range. Let's see the range. Yeah, the range has to be calibrated. Okay. Calibrate the range. First one. In all the position, then the other. Fantastic. Done. Save. Let's see the circularity now. Fantastic. And this one, fantastic as well. Perfect. 7% is totally fine. And the battery is 25%, so it is in need of a charge, but it's okay. Fine. Second controller done. Okay. Nice to know, tech. So this controller is fine now. We can put it back together with its nastiness. I did connect everything, no? Yes. Every stuff. And this is R1. No, I need to put the screws first. I'm always ahead. Yeah, give a nice second chance to anything. Broken controller, you buy them for cheap, you fix them for cheap, and you can enjoy. You will feel it more, your controller, after you fix it. Taking care of the stuff is always a good way of preserving them. Okay, checking again. I will keep the cable. Okay, this is fine, this is fine. Every button is working. This one, R3, L3, and this button, and this button is clicking nicely now. Okay, let's change to the other one so you can see. So the touchpad is working, this button is working, and this button is clicking nicely now. And everything is fine. Perfect. On to the next one. And this customer is done. So we can close the box and proceed with the other one. Two other controllers. that are in need to be fixed. Those are not so nasty. A bit dusty, this one, but it's fine. Not so dirty. Someone has been in there. I can see. There are pride marks. And this one no. This one is probably stock, so nobody has been in there. So we can go first with this one. What do you think? Yeah, sorry. But now I need the website anyway to see what is happening, even though I know it's just drifting, no? So every controller is now drifting. So it doesn't matter whether if I show or not. But let's check quickly. Again, sorry. Controller tester. And see. Wow, okay. This one is going all over the places, okay. And this one is actually fine. No jittering also. So I'm expecting there is grease inside anyway. So I will clean it. But this probably need a replacement. So the left one is the one that need replacing. Every other button is working fine, right? Yeah. Yeah. Oh, look at this. My goodness. What is happening there? Nice. Nice, nice. Yeah, it's not common L2 and R2 issues, to be honest. In that case, you need to buy the separate module. That can be expensive. I've done it in the past. Okay. In some models, I have to specify. Not all the models need the new module. Can you guys be able to tell me how many people are in the live stream now? Just curious to see. I'm now expecting more than 10 people, but yeah, this is definitely been opened before, because that is missing the clip also. One clip is totally gone. Here we go. Nice new controller. Well taken care, I would say. Yes, I like it. 5, yeah. I am streaming for nobody. Well, thank you for whoever is in there. Keeping company. I appreciate you. Maybe there are some other people streaming right now, so they are more interested in them instead of me. It's okay. It is okay. So again, those caps are fine though. I will keep them. They are not worn out. Dirty, yes, but not worn out. This one is okay. And this one is fine too. Yeah, I guess I chose the wrong moment, I guess, probably. There are people also that like to watch multiple streams. Yeah, absolutely. So this controller has been already been messed with a lot in the potentiometers. The mechanical part is okay. So let's see those potentiometer. Oh my goodness. Why did it come off so easily? Two, and then three. Wow, that is pretty. It's gone. This one is gone. It's totally gone. And four. So you're telling me that we can check the revision by checking the QR code. Or the model, just the model. CFI ZCT1W and stuff like that. Or maybe they are all the same model, but inside the revision can be different. Okay, let's check these potentiometers. Is the other code? What code? Oh, you mean the serial number? Because basically this is the serial number, G11 458 blah blah blah. When this one is basically, what is the serial number? Serial number is F22300 and stuff. So it is, one is a G. I said before, no? Yeah, this one is a G and this one is an F. Yes, F. First number is revision. So F2, the number 2 is revision. And this one is G1, so is the first revision. You are telling by that? Or also by the letter? G1 is V1. F2 is V2. Well, why are they using inverted letters to Oh, goodness. Okay, nice to know. So for V3 and stuff, I'm assuming they use another code. Oh, letter is regional? Okay. I was thinking the serial number was progressive though. But okay. Because that is surely the serial number. So this potentiometer is gone, and this potentiometer is also starting to go. So those two need to be replaced, and those two are fine. So we'll take the two wipers away. Those two are fine, to be honest. They are not even what they're called, oxidized. They are fine. They are still silver color, even though this one is not good. Someone messed the wiper. Here we go. It was bented. Yeah, the wipers there are not in a good shape, but they are still useful. They are still useful. So those two are fine. They are not even needing any clean. Let me adjust this wiper. Here we go. Nice. And I will put this back together. There is no grease in them. There is also G2 and F1. Okay. Maybe stand for version 3 or version 4. Possibly. Okay. Flux. Low melt. And iron. And now tweezer. One is done. Now the other. Done. So 1 and 2. Version 6 now? How many revisions do a controller need? Jeez. It's a controller. If it is working the first revision, leave it like this. Don't tell me it's because they need to move economy. Because that is a bullshit. Cut costs. I don't believe that too much, because how much can you cut? You know what I mean? So components are basically still the same. inside. Maybe they want to add features, possible. Or maybe they, how can I say that? They want to use a different microcontroller. That is another explanation. But basically, the same controller, minor tweaks. Literally, there are minor tweaks. For what though? I mean, cheaper production. I can get the cheaper production in the case where you find a way to reduce the plastic used, because it is all in one piece instead of 3 or 4 pieces. That is okay. But revision of a board? Come on. It's a microcontroller with the battery and a couple of analog sticks. Do we really need 10 different revisions for a single controller? Maybe there are some, how can I say, there are some parts that maybe they want to try and they do another revision for that reason, but because maybe they will get companies asking them if they want to try their new product. Yeah, I say it's very minor tweaks. I know in a mondial scale, this will be a massive changes, because even a 1 cent change will make millions for them, literally. But there will be no need, in my opinion. If something is working, it's working. That's it. You don't need to change to make it better. Every 6 months, like an iPhone. What is the point to having a phone every 6 months? Crazy. Okay. Wait, because this one is not in the right position. Here we go. Now he's in the right position. Yeah. You are right. You need a new mold for what? Oh, I'm missing a wiper there. And it's probably inside the box. They get loose inside. Yeah, you can see that there is the wiper loose inside. One day I will get that one. But you know, you have to pay every time for every revision, you know? The people that design the PCBs and stuff, no? So what is the point in making every time a new revision? You have to pay those people. Maybe you want to pay those people anyway. That's fine. I mean, at least you give them labor, no? But if you want to cut costs also, having to redesign the PCB every year is not worth. Even that is a cost. Here we go. And the speaker fell out. The speaker fell out. Nice. Now let's get back the speaker in position. And now let's give it a clean on the... Yeah, they sell a lot. You can think for controllers, Tronics Fix done a video about the controller's business. You know, if you think one controller maybe last 1 year, okay, and you want 2 controllers or 3 controllers for each console, or even more, and you pay those controllers basically around 70-80 euros each, is a lot of money. Maybe they are producing them for the half of the price they are selling, or even less, because they are producing them but they are not selling also directly. So in a shop you are finding them for 80 euros maybe, which maybe in USA is about $100 a controller, more or less. And the shop that is selling them is making his own price on top of the Sony prices. So maybe the controller from Sony is being produced with I don't know, $20, and then the shop is charging whatever amount they want on top of this, and finally is arriving at you with a crazy price mark that they say it is appropriate, which is not, obviously. But if something doesn't cost a lot, people also don't want to get it repaired, because if it is only worth $20, what is the point in getting stuff repaired? No, there is also this way of thinking. With the stuff more expensive nowadays, people are starting to think twice before thrashing it away, unless they are living like kings and queens and having maybe $100,000 a month. What is the... No, it's behind. It's behind. All right. So this controller is done, I think. No? I connected everything. Yes. No. Only this microphone is missing. It's missing the connection. Here we go. So now yeah, so it's worth at this point, you know, to having them repaired for $30 maybe, you know, instead of buying a new controller for $80. It's better to get it repaired for 30, no? because the parts and the labor is cheap enough to make it viable to be repaired. Let's go back to the website. Okay, this one is crazily down, but it's not jittering, it's not doing anything, and even the circularity is good. This one is fine. Every button is working. Nice. Yeah, 20 buck working condition is a pretty good price. Pretty good price. We are about the same, maybe 30 bucks, we can say there, because the pricing is in euro. So we can find them for 20, 25 euros, which is about $30. So a bit slightly more expensive, but if it is a working controller, drifting, yeah, it is still fine, still a good price. Still a good price. Because even me, I'm buying maybe 20 euros. I swap the stick, I clean it, and I can sell it for 50 euros, more or less. Where did you find 10 to 15 euros on Vinted? Oh, so you are the one that is basically wiping all the ads from me. You are buying everything before me. I know. So this is your fault in why I cannot buy any controller now for less than 20 euros. Okay, let's recalibrate. Save. Perfect. Range. Done. Save. Wow, 7%. Nice. And it's even in all direction. Nice. Fantastic. So even this one is done. Why you skip all of them? Many of them. There is no point. A controller is a controller anyway. Okay, yeah, it makes sense. You have a console, you want to sell with the controller. Yeah, it's making sense. Nah, old. A lithium battery can hold up to 10 years. And PlayStation 5 is only, what, 5 years old? 6 years old? You can buy a battery tester and check them. If they are worn out, you can change them. Or keep the controller as part if you really want. But you can really buy new batteries for I would say less than 10 euros each for each battery, which is not bad, to be honest. 1000 milliamp battery. I'm restoring, I'm refurbishing also PS3 controllers. They all need basically new batteries. It's not a problem for me, because I know I can sell them for 40 euros when they are fully refurbished, you know, alone. Yeah, there is a, well, you can, okay, there is a battery tester, okay, not for within the console or the controller or software online, okay, but you can buy something like this, a lithium battery tester, this one, for example. Okay, this is a lithium battery tester for the 18650 cells. Okay, and I modified this, and I created myself a little PCB like this, so I can simply hook up. This is a USB-C, obviously. I can simply hook up this, and I connect the battery. Okay, and simply you turn this on, and you do a cycle, basically charging, discharging, and recharging again. So it will tell you how many milliamps is left. This is very useful. I need to do a version 2 of this board, though. I need to add 3-pin JSD connectors in there. But this is how I test the batteries. I can create you one if you want. You will buy this one, okay, from AliExpress. You can buy those from AliExpress, and I will create you a USB-C with the various battery holders. Empty if you want. Also, you can install your own, okay. This one, for example, I use the JSD 1.5, the 2.5, 2.0 2-pin. Now there is the 2.0 3-pin. This is one for the PS5. Switch Lite, Switch normal, and Switch OLED. I'm assuming even now can be used for this one. The Switch Lite can be used for the Switch 2 batteries in case, and even the Switch Joy-Cons is the same. So I will give you maybe an empty board, and you will populate by soldering the stuff, and that's it. If you want, you can contact me on Discord. Yeah, you need to be creative, guys. That was my first PCB also project. My first PCB project also. And it was fine and nice, funny. Now, this controller. I can even send a project if you want. You can modify whatever you want, and after that you will send the Gerber file to PCBWay or JLC PCB. They will produce you the PCB. Up to you. Yeah, but it's a rigged product. I can say it's more like of a rigged product. It's not working properly because if you want to, I need something. Yes, this is pretty new and is basically, what the hell? Can you open yourself? Oh, finally. And I will teach you after how to treat the scratch marks to make it brand new again. So the product itself is modified to work on that PCB. But if you want to test a lithium cell, because there is the place for the lithium cell, like you saw, you cannot test that at that point because the circuit inside the tester is modified to work only on the USB-C. No, just plus and minus. The thermistor doesn't matter. Thermistor really doesn't matter. Only plus and minus. I'm assuming we can also create something that is fitting inside the, instead of modifying the circuit. That can also be an option. So instead of using a USB-C, which is very delicate and stuff, we can also create something that is fitting inside the 18650 cells place. So there is no need to modify the circuit in order to make it work with the USB-C. But you can also do like, nah, because at that point it will mess up the readings about the internal resistance of a battery. Because there is also the possibility about using an extension cable, USB-C extension cable. Yeah, like a dummy 18650, yes. A dummy PCB, which is obviously going to be connected in the same spot, but is having the multiple connectors for test every battery you want. Oh, I didn't check this one. Let me check this one. This one needs replacing, and this one also needs replacing because it's worn out. Let me check. Oh yeah, oh my goodness, yeah. This one is pretty bad, this one is fine. There's no jittering, no nothing, it's not drifting. But this one, oh my goodness, look at this one. It's going all over the places. Okay. Obviously, I will go to check them both. Even if the other one is safe now, it doesn't mean it will not be safe 1 week after. And I don't want the customers to come back to me saying the controller is not working again. And maybe they are blaming my poor job, which is not. I never ever treat my customers with poor jobs. And this one is annoying because it's so tight inside. You're risking ripping the cable. Clips. Here we go. So this and this trash. Nice. Now it's time to open the pots. and see what is inside. Here we go. One is open, and the second is open. Wow, this one is pretty bad. I can already see there is carbon. Wow, there is carbon also inside of the mechanical part. So worn out. It's crazy. Maybe someone put grease inside in the hope. Yeah, there is also this trend about spraying everything you can inside the potentiometer to get them fixed. But you cannot fix a drift with adding more grease. It's not gonna work. Even IPA, it is fine. Okay, so those two again are fine, no issues. But those two, maybe this one is fine. It's full of grease, but it seems that the truck seems fine. Yeah, there is no worn out of the trucks. Okay, so only one potentiometer changing. This one is fine. Cleaning the cage. Here we go. Nice. So removing this one. Flux. Low melt solder. And tweezer. Here we go. Now wicking. Here we go. Now cleaning again from the flux. Done. Now it's time for the wipers. So there is one wiper that is full of carbon, which we're going to be trashed away. And this one is fine. This one is also fine. No issues at all. Maybe a little gentle brush, just in case. And the other one, again a little brush. Nice. This one need a clean. Yes. This one need a clean because there are carbon signs. Here we go. A bit of the back also. This one can go here. Aligning it properly. Here we go. And now, final potentiometer, and the job is done. And we can close the stream. Oh, again, I grabbed the one without the wiper. Okay, let's check the orientation. Orientation is like this. Why is having red color? Someone stabbed with the potentiometer? Maybe this is blood? Crazy. Chinese blood over the potentiometer. Here we go. Oh, the two caps, two thumbsticks. One and two. Here we go. Now again, a little bit of a clean on the membrane contacts, just to be safe. Fantastic. Now connecting back the cables. And soldering also the potentiometer. I buy and resell also. I buy for parts too, for customers. I have my online shop, you can see. There are refurbished consoles there. People maybe want to sell their console, they will ask to me, I will give them a price. If they are fine, they will sell me the console, and then I will refurbish it. If it is broken, even if it is used working condition, obviously I will refurbish it, open it fully, clean fully, even wash it if necessary, like smoker consoles. I But anyway, in my refurbished consoles, I always wash them. Even if it is only dust, I don't care. I will wash them just because even fine dust is hard to get off just with the air compressed air. So washing it away, it will be a bit more time consuming, but it will be better, the final result. Yeah, I do. I have plenty of PlayStation 4 below the 11.0 firmware. I think I have also maybe one or two below the 9.0. Yeah, worst thing is smoke stains. Yes, I agree. The smell is what is bad. And it's also bad for the electronic in general because it's sticky, you know? It's sticky and can mess up many things in the electric circuits. It can be conductive, and even if you go inside a power supply, which is having a high voltage, it can create arcs and sparks and can create fire. Okay, let's see this controller now. Do I have no? Okay. So this is fine. It was fine even before. This is fine. No issue. Need to recalibrate though. Okay. Let's go to recalibrate. Save. And now let's check. Yeah, they're going 0, 0. Range. This one was fine even before, but it will be better now. Done. Save. There was a sticky bit inside though. I hope it didn't mess the calibration. Yeah, it did mess the calibration. This one is totally fine, is even below 6%. I will redo now. Yeah, sometimes you need to do few tries to get the controller working properly. Okay, save. Checking the circularity now. Wow, that is fantastic. 5%. And this one like to be 9% for some reason. I don't know why. But I can no. Oh, okay. Let's see now. What? 4%. Okay. And this one? I don't know why this one is making no sense. Why is not? Why is not calibrating properly? Okay. I will do 7%. And now it should be 7%. Yeah, nice. Okay. Okay, and this one we can go manually. Okay. And I think because it's okay, it makes sense now. But we can we can hiring up, not lowering. Okay, so this is fine anyway. So this is fine, 6% and 9%. Yeah, 7 or 8%. It's fine because it's about the how can I say? Oh, about TMR. I explained it before, but it was in Italian, so I can explain it again. Let me finish this controller, and I will explain why I don't like to use TMR sticks. There is no issue in choosing TMR sticks, depending if you are using an Xbox or PlayStation 5 controller, because Xbox can mess up the things, because the triggers on Xbox controller are magnetics. Okay, let me close up this tab. Are magnetics. So having the and they are not like the PlayStation 5 controller up there. No, you have one there and one there. Okay, so one there is messing with the trigger. So when you're using the trigger, you can see the stick is moving, not physically moving, but with the software, you can see by pressing the trigger, it will the magnet inside the trigger, it will mess up the value of the potentiometer first. Okay, this is why I don't like to use TMR. Second, TMR use more battery compared to the carbon track potentiometer, because carbon track don't need energy. Okay, it's passing energy, yes, because it need to. It is a resistor. Okay, so based on a resistance, it will determine your position. But they will use a bit more power to the controller. They will also introduce a bit of a lag input, okay? Because a carbon track is a carbon track. So whatever position you have is instant, okay? The controller knows the position instantly. With the magnets, TMR is basically magnets, okay? With the magnets, you have a little chip, a little sensor inside the potentiometer, which is sensing the polarity of the magnet. So you need to convert and send it to the controller. So this elaboration take a while, okay? Even if it is just 10 microseconds, it's basically imperceptible, okay? But if you look for controller to use in a competitive way, they are console tournaments and stuff, game tournaments. TMR and Hall effects is better not use them. Okay, this is my opinion. You can use them for everyday use. You are playing with the controller, but it will not prevent, as I said before, it will not prevent stick drift. Okay, because stick drift is caused not only by dirty potentiometer or worn out potentiometer. Okay, like if you want to look back in these live streams, okay, you can see there are plenty of potentiometer that I changed that were worn out because of the grease inside of the analog sticks that got inside the potentiometer. So for this reason, TMR sticks, yes, they will avoid you potentiometers stick drifts. Yes, they are negligible. You are right. But I don't want even that negligible error. For the controllers I want to fix, I want them, in this case, original. Because original, even though the quality of the potentiometer is, how can I say, discutibile, is not a good reason to change them because of a lifespan. And again, lifespan doesn't mean anything. The controller can die within a couple of years within the console, with the console, together with the console. So changing them, if you want to change them, yes, you can do that. There's no issue in that. I personally heard many people having problems installing them just because the TMRs were broken, okay? And so the controller was not able to turn on anymore, or the chip inside was shorted, so it got the controller burned even. I heard some strange stuff about TMRs and Hall effect sticks, okay? This is my main concern, okay? 90% of the time, they are working fine. There is this 10% that I'm worried about, okay? With the analog sticks, the original analog sticks, you cannot have this problem. Either it's working or not working because you are not installing them correctly, or you broke the physical traces, or you broke something else in the controller. That's it. This is why I don't like using TMR sticks. And for other reason. I will give you a channel if you don't know it already that does testing on these things. Is what is called metal plastic electronic, because I'm watching his videos. I'm already watching his videos. Yes, it is cheaper, and cleaning the pots is cheaper for sure and faster, and it will not mess with the board itself, because many people, they want to change to TMR and they use hot air. Hot air in a such small board can create issues, the lamination, or as you said, they will improvise, okay, and damage the board, because it's not easy. It's not easy. It's truly not easy to work on controllers. You think it's a small board, doesn't mean anything. It doesn't mean anything. A small board doesn't mean it's easier to solder on. Okay, last test for this controller. We can discuss this in Discord if you like, guys. I appreciate those conversations because it will improve your knowledge. It will improve also my knowledge on how people understand these issues, and I like those conversations a lot. Let's improve together. So feel free to join Discord and have a chat with me. Exclamation point Discord if you want to grab the command for the link of Discord. This one is not working just because I need to connect this way. It doesn't. Okay, it's working, and even this one is working. Perfect. Nice guy. Nice controller. Everything is fixed. I don't know what is this. I will try to clean it with some IPA. Let's see. Let's see if it is going away. Yeah, it is going away. Not by a lot, but it went away enough. Perfect. I don't know how many people are still in there. Like other content creators like to say, spam something in the chat. Type 1 in the chat if you like the stream, if you enjoyed it, if you learned something new, if you want you can subscribe. Actually, I am not doing any video just because I am busy, but I will repost some soon, maybe after the summer or something, or during the summer, maybe August, September, or something like that. I will try to get back with the videos. And thank you guys for your company. I appreciate you all, whoever is still in there, that hang out with me till now. And we'll see you in the next one. All right, it will be random though. I cannot program any live streams at all. If I have a good day, I will live stream. If not, I will not, obviously. It's not, anything is not programmed in my life. So I cannot do anything programmed apart from videos. All right. Nice. School meeting. Oh, you are in school? Okay. See you there now. Then tomorrow. Yeah. Nice to have you there. I appreciate you. Perfect. Bye bye everyone. Ciao.